What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris. In today's video, we're going over 5 interesting things you may not know about the Idaho student homicides, including how can they tell what knife was used so early on, and what did they do with the victim's hands? I will go over that and more in today's video. Also, today's missing person is Carly Jackson. She went missing in Phoenix, Arizona. She will be featured at the end of my video, so please stay until the end for that. Thank you so much. First thing you may not know about the Idaho student homicide. They actually bagged the hands of the victims. And why did they do that? Because they can scratch and claw at the suspect and possibly leave DNA under their fingernails. I think this is brilliant in helping catch the killer.
For good reason, because when people fight for their life, they will scratch and they will claw at their killer like their life depends on it. And it is honestly the very last thing that a victim can do to help the police catch the person that ultimately kills them. Because in that scratching frenzy, the killer's skin cells become embedded under the victim's nails. And if that victim happens to claw at the killer's clothing, fibers might also get lodged under those victims' fingernails. That is exactly what happened to these 4 kids and their bodies.
Number 2, there has been no reward put out for information leading to the arrest of the person or persons responsible for murdering the 4 Idaho students. Well, until now. I guess last night, Vinnie Politan on Court TV had PI Jason Jensen on, who said he put up a $5,000 reward for the information that leads to the Hyundai Elantra, which I think is great and bad at the same time, because I think everybody's going to be tipping in every single white car. If they hadn't already, they are really going to now. Overall, I think it's great, and I know Jason Jensen is trying to do the right thing and help this case. So here is a post from Jason Jensen. It says, please share $5,000 reward. Last night on closing arguments with Vinnie Politan. $5,000 reward for information leading to the correct white Hyundai Elantra seen near the crime scene. So number 3, this is Kathy Mabbitt.
I've been doing it for 16 years, and I just got reelected for another 4.
She is also not only the coroner, but she is a defense attorney who will be representing James Leonard, Moscow, Idaho. He allegedly beat his wife and stalked her around the house with a knife and then also slashed himself. Some people feel like this is a conflict of interest. James, who is a convicted killer, he was arrested not too long after the murders had happened. Kathy and her law office will be representing James. So it's kind of interesting. Some people feel like this is a problem. Okay, number 4. Early on in the investigation, Moscow Police Department put out saying that they believe a fixed blade knife, something like a K-bar, was used in the attack against the 4 students. So this is what a K-bar looks like. It has a hilt on it. Now this is the interesting part, is the hilt. And we'll take a look at with something like this. It's a good possibility that you would slip and actually cut yourself, because there's not much of, it's just a handle, not much of a hilt. So here is a picture. I've kind of blurred out the actual cut, but here on the left we see bruising. That is caused by the hilt. So when the blade goes in, the hilt will actually cause some type of bruising. And so that's how they can actually tell what kind of knife was used, especially if there is some kind of hilt on the blade. Number 5, the car that was spotted on gas station surveillance. 1, this is not the source of the Hyundai Elantra. The source of the Hyundai Elantra was actually captured on a camera on Linda Lane, which is overlooking Taylor Avenue. I have a video up at this corner here if you want to check it out, where I explain the source and what's so interesting about that car, as it actually may have been spotted on the body cam footage as well. This picture is most likely a mirrored image. So just like if you're going to take a selfie in the picture, If you had a t-shirt on, the words are going to be backwards. This is the same case here. So technically the car should be facing right. And if we just kind of look at the direction that's heading, here's an overview of Troy Road and the X on here. If we go ahead and look at the street view here, this is where the car was captured, most likely heading west on Troy Road. The attendant also said that you can see in the footage that the car does turn down a side road, which, as we can see from the field of view, there's only one side road that car can turn down. One more thing I do want to add about this car is that this was placed on What Is This Car on Reddit. A lot of people are saying that this is a Toyota Prius second generation between 2004 and 2009, and they do not believe this is a Hyundai Elantra. I don't know. I'm not a car expert, but I just want to bring that to your attention. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Please be respectful. Please smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. If you'd like to support this channel, please consider becoming a member. Today's missing person case is Carly Peyton Jackson, 14 years old. She's 5'4", 120 pounds, brown hair, hazel eyes. She went missing on the 9th of this month. Please take a close look. Please take care of yourself and be sure to tell someone you love them, and I love you all. Thank you.